Fake baits now, ready to get this one started. And we're underway from the bank. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine. Because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Lamar now from the gun. He's running for it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today. But Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
We go, tonight.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
We go, tonight.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
And the Lions first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Like 20.
From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
180.
Working inside the red zone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Point after, up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complimentary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice rock catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 41.
180. Press up.
Lamar off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
3rd and long for him here. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And this is no good from this distance. Issues on the snap will doom you every time. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Hold it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Underneath, it's Gibbs. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10 from the 41. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Goff. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. Goff. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull that in front further. 13-zip. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Lamar out of the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Gotta figure out this third down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Cobb. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on his stud tight
There he
ends.
goes on the right side. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Jukes one defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore running its offense out now. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Pistol snap to Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Jackson throwing here. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's good for a Baltimore
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor.
32-yard line.
The Ravens in need of some points before the break. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He finds Bateman on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. He was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Following the sack, going to need to find 11 yards here on 3rd and goal. Here's Lamar. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Duke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Lions getting one more series here before halftime. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Finds him over the middle. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw it. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, Detroit.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Hill now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Greg Reynolds to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Another one for Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down, Lions.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Again, it's Gibbs. Still going past the 40. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Running it with David Montgomery. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Cobb. Completed to his running back. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
180.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Jukes out a one-stop. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
First down, here's Lamar. Steps up, and he's running with it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, but at least move them forward.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Get on! 180! 180 shot!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming.
Get on! 180! 180 shot!
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Throwing again. He goes down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings us.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions football, and Brock, they've got to be happy about the great lead they've built. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go, tonight! 180!
From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
66! By 20!
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Checks it down to Gibbs. It will be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Tonight. 180.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
We go tonight. 120.
Off to the air now. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, having a tight end who could run so much of the route tree just like a receiver and make those plays, gosh, it opens up so many possibilities for an offense.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Steady.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Cut. 120. Cut.
Throwing is gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Lions can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Cut. 180.
Throwing again, it's gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
We go. 180. Cut.
They'll go for it. Goff. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen on one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up to the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Still going through the 25. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
What? 180.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Baltimore.